Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This is just a quick pickups video. I'm kind of in the process of editing a few more videos regarding shooters. I've got a Steam shooters video coming out soon, and I've also got my top 10 shmups video coming soon. So I thought I'd just punt out a quick pickups video just to kind of fill in the gaps. I haven't really picked up much at all, to be honest. These are all from months ago. One of them is actually from over a year ago, but I've not talked about them, so I thought I'd just quickly show them. First thing I will talk about is my first pickup. This is the biggest pickup I've had so far, even bigger than my candy cab in terms of expense. I'll just go get her. Here she is. Here's my first pickup. This is Jess. Hello Jess. Say hello to everyone. Hello. Oh, thanks. She's a French bulldog. She's cute as fuck, although she is a little terror, and yeah, she was fucking expensive, but boy is she worth it. I've had dogs all my life, so it was about time I got another one. I wanted one that didn't need much walking, because I do a lot of walking throughout the day. So yeah, so she fit the bill perfectly. Look at that wee fat belly, Jess, look at it. So yeah, so she's a cute wee fucker. I'll put a wee video here, you see her running about. But yeah, so that's been my big expense for over pretty much this year, and yeah, she takes up all my time now. I've not had much chance to play many games. Most of the stuff I've been buying is for the Xbox One. I've got quite a huge collection for the Xbox One now. I think about 55 games. I'll maybe show a picture here actually of it. Yeah, so there you go. There's wee Jess. Say bye bye. Bulldog, love her to bits. She's fantastic. She's hard work. She really is. Had her for a few months, so she's a great wee pal to have around. But anyway, on with the games. First thing I'll talk about is this. I picked up a cheap EverDrive for the Sega Mega Drive. The only reason I wanted this was to play one game, and that is not here. Is to play this game, Barry Arm, otherwise known as Android Assault. I've wanted to play this game for years. I've had it for around 2 years. Never been able to play it. I did buy an action replay cart that was meant to allow me to play it because it's a Japanese version, but it just won't work. I must be the only person in the world with a Mega CD that doesn't allow burnt discs to be played. I just don't understand why it doesn't work. So I thought this was an answer to all my problems, because you can have the Mega CD BIOS in these, but trust me to buy the only one that doesn't have it on it. So now I need to go buy an SD adapter to be able to load it into my PC, and it's a fucking pain in the arse. But anyway, it was super cheap. I think it cost me 35 quid, so I'm not too worried about that. So hopefully one day I'll get around to playing this. One Mega CD game I did pick up, not really a game, is this KO Flying Squadron demo. Long term viewers will know that I have bought this a few times. I've actually bought it once and it never showed up, and the last time I bought it, it showed up cracked, 1000 bits. If you don't know, this is actually the full game. It's playable on PAL Mega CD. It's a demo disc that was released on a magazine, I think it was Sega Pro magazine, and upon entering a cheat code you could play every level on it. The reason I really wanted this was because the PAL version of KO Flying Squadron goes for around £100. I managed to get this for £12. And I'm not too bothered about not having an official box because I don't really rate the game that much. It's a bit of a bad thing to maybe say because it's kind of held in high regards, KO Flying Squadron. I don't think it's that great. I think there's far better games out there on the Mega Drive. But I'm glad to have it anyway. Right, one game that I said I bought over a year ago, but I thought I'd just quickly talk about is Zanac. This is a remake of the original Zanac that came out in the NES. It's fantastic. It is a really good game. It's going up in price all the time now. The only reason I remembered I bought this was because Another guy I watched recently picked it up, and I think he paid over £100 for it. So it has went up quite a lot in the last sort of year since I bought it. I paid £54 for it. Definitely over a year ago, but it's a fantastic game. Definitely worth picking up if you can. Probably one of the best on the system. Right, I've been a couple of Famicom games. Thanks to Tony, Software Otaku, I was able to start my Super Famicom shooter collection. If you haven't seen that video a few videos ago, he sent me a gift of, it was actually a trade of a Super Famicom and some games. So the games I have picked up so far, all cheap, all cost me under a tenner, is Blazion. I was pretty looking forward to this game, but it's far too slow for my liking, to be honest. But it's alright, it's pretty arcade perfect, I think. It's pretty close to the arcade, but the arcade wasn't that great to start with. A really good one actually is Flying Hero. This is sort of like a Twin V type game where you play this little puff head thing. I don't know, it looks like an Imperial Mint. And you basically just kill everything in sight. Really cutesy, but it's actually really fun, but it is a tad easy. I think it only cost me like £4 as well. Super EDF. Again, another arcade conversion. The arcade is a slightly different game, but the Super Nintendo or the Super Famicom version is really good. I actually really enjoy it. Maybe one of my third favourite games on the system. But again, it was only about £6. These carts aren't in the best of conditions, that's why they were so cheap. But the pick of the bunch has to be Axley. I love Axley, but the horizontal levels are far better than the vertical levels, if you ask me. I think the vertical levels are pretty poor. Fair enough, they look fantastic with their fancy graphical effects, but they're just not that fun to play, if you ask me. But that's my opinion. I much prefer the horizontal levels. It's just a pity you have to go through the vertical levels to play the horizontal levels. But there you go, Super Famicom games. And finally, thanks to Pat, any old username, picture right here. He, after selling me that PlayStation 2, that Japanese PS2, I've been able to add the final games to my PlayStation 2 collection. I don't have many shooters left to buy now, but these are the ones I was needing. So first up is Dodonpachi Daioju, I think that's how you say it. Really is fantastic. PlayStation 2 port is fantastic. Dodonpachi games are amazing. This one in particular is really good. It's a lot different looking compared to Dodonpachi and like your Resurrections and things like that. It's more sort of Neo Tokyo cityscapes as opposed to space and things like that. But yeah, definitely a fantastic game. I think I paid £20 for that. Thunder Force 6. Probably the worst Thunder Force game out of the series, but still a good game. Any Thunder Force game is worth playing. This is really easy actually. I was surprised how easy it was, but it's certainly not a patch on 3 and 4, but still definitely worth playing. And again, it's super cheap. This was like £18. My favourite on the system, I think, is Espigaluda. I love the second one on the 360, and the original is fantastic. It really is a great game. Plays great on the PlayStation 2. I just don't know what else to say about it. It's fantastic. Go out and buy it. I'm going to say it's my favourite game on the system. And finally, a game I just got a couple of days ago. Eicho Aniki. If you don't know anything about Eicho Aniki, it involves these two homosexual bodybuilders going about ridding the world of anti-gays, basically. The reason I bought it was because one, I wanted to try it. This is one of the better of the series, although all games are very poor. But I didn't really want to spend too much money on it. It's not an expensive game, £30, but because this, it's got a faded cover, as you could see, I managed to get it for like £9.50. So I was willing to have the faded cover for that price just to try the game, but the game is terrible. But I wanted it to round off my PlayStation 2 collection. So only 2 games left I've got to buy are Thundercross and Ibarra. Thundercross I won't be buying because it's basically just a poor emulated version and it goes for about £80. And Ibarra I'm not sure of because 1, I don't really like the game that much. 2, it's a poor conversion of the PCB. And 3, I could play the Arcade Perfect PCB on my Candy Cap. So I don't really know if I want to spunk £100 on a copy. But we'll wait and see. I may just buy it just so I've got every game, every shooter for the PlayStation 2. But I'll hopefully do a PlayStation 2 shooter vid soon, as I say, because I've got almost them all now. But there you go guys, short and sweet. I just thought I'd fling this out there. Excuse me, I'm away to go play with my dog now. Yeah, thanks guys, take it easy.